Hey everybody, it is me, Vincent. Welcome back to Vincent Vision. This is gonna be a really great video because we are here at the Orlando airport and we are getting ready to head to Japan for 2 weeks. Woo! And we have tons of fun planned. We're gonna spend some time at Tokyo Disneyland. We're gonna go to Universal Studios in Japan. But this video is gonna be all about our Tokyo adventures. We have a lot of stuff planned in Tokyo, and we're gonna bring you guys along with us. Visiting Japan has been in my bucket list for years, and I am so happy to finally be here with Ellison. We are getting ready to jump on our plane. We're gonna head over there and get ready for a very long flight. Welcome to a very special episode of Vincent Vision. Watcha! So we have made it to Dallas. This is our big layover. We're doing a 3-hour layover here. A little less than 3 hours, just so we can have some room to walk around before we get on the plane for the long haul flight.
About 15 hours, if I remember
Oh
correctly.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep. It is almost showtime. We made it to Dallas, Fort Worth. We hung out, walked around a little bit. I actually got to have Whataburger for the first time ever and haven't had that before. It was good. Still not on the level of like In-N-Out, but it was like better than Burger King, but anything is better than Burger King. We're hanging out here. We're getting ready to go on our first ever, by the way, our first ever international flight overseas for both of us. We are incredibly excited. Dallas-Fort Worth is a really big airport. There's a lot going on. And as I've gotten older, I've started to appreciate the differences in all these different airports. And this one is gigantic. This is like a mall, basically. But anyway, we're gonna get ready to get on our long flight. What is it, 15 hours?
It's like 14 hours and 45 minutes.
14 hours and 45 minutes. Here we go. Almost 24 hours later, we have finally made it to Japan. Woo! I'm doing a quiet scream because where our hotel is, Hotel 1899, it's in a kind of quieter part of town. This is an area called Shibuya. We're right by the Tokyo Tower. We'll show you the room in just a second, but we need to go back to our first overseas international flight experience because I think Ellison and I can both agree that that was quite a doozy. It was quite brutal. Ellison said it perfectly. She said she knows why this can be a once-in-a-lifetime trip for people because that flight is no joke. But we got here, we made it to Tokyo, we made it to Haneda Airport, we took the monorail to this part of town, and now we are here at our hotel for the Tokyo leg of the trip. Once this is all done, we're gonna move over to the Disney hotels, eventually go over to Osaka, do Universal over there. But while we have some fun here in Tokyo, we're staying at Hotel 1899. Check it out, it's a really great hotel. This is gonna be a little quick room tour. We are room 802 here at Hotel 1899. We are in the Shibuya area, we're near Tokyo Tower. And this is our lovely room. We got our wet jackets hanging here. We've got this closet. I can put some stuff. Hey, it's me, how are you? Arigato, thank you. Whatever, I'm still learning. This is our toilet, our shower. And yes, if you were curious, the toilet here also has a bidet. I think we booked originally, like, we were ready for like 2 standard twin beds, but they put us on I think a full or a queen, right? This has got to be a queen.
I think it's a full.
Okay, well still, we get to sleep together. This is our sink area right over here by the bed. We've already put our stuff out because we just are ready to unpack. We've got some outlets here, some lights. What's that, shoe lights? And then our window over here. And from our room, you can see Tokyo Tower. You gotta kind of look through the cracked opening over here, but still, there it is. That's so cool. It looks like a fire from here right now because of the smoke and the lights. We'll try to see it when it's not all foggy. What do you think of the hotel room?
I feel very tall.
You're
Put me at a wrong moment.
Yeah, I got you on the platform here. The bed is on a platform, so it looks like you're kind of like on the floor. This is really cool. And we have got some matching pajamas. Now that we've dropped off all our stuff at the hotel, we are gonna have our first meal here in Tokyo, and of course, it has to be the infamous 7-Eleven. And we're back in our hotel room. We went to 7-Eleven. There was a sign that said no filming, so I didn't want to film inside of the store, but we will show you everything that we got. So first things first, I got some onigiri. This is a tuna and mayonnaise onigiri. Ellison got a chicken, vegetable, and soy sauce rice ball. This looked really tasty. This is fried chicken with a vinegar and tartar sauce. Looks really, really good. And then for some sweets, Ellison got the mandarin orange and whipped cream sandwich, sando. Just trying to get the strawberry one, but we're gonna have to keep our eyes out open for that later. And then a pudding. I got a pudding. I don't know what type of pudding. Just said pudding, but I'm gonna assume a kind of custardy. It all looks very tasty. Everyone always talks so highly of 7-Eleven here. We can't wait to try it out for ourselves. All right, Ellison's biting into her chicken and soy sauce rice ball. Feel good about it?
That's pretty darn good.
Oh, that's awesome. I've got the tuna and mayonnaise onigiri, which I totally messed up. I was supposed to open the bag a certain way. There's instructions on the back, and I didn't look at it because, well, it's been a long day and I'm hungry. So we're gonna try this guy out. Wow, I could eat like 50 of these. And I think this was like $1 or $2 or something like that. Super, super cheap. All of this stuff is super, super cheap. And it's like the perfect thing to get after a long fly day.
Oh my gosh.
What is it? What's the whipped cream?
Yeah, it's just whipped cream. But it's so like light and refreshing. Oh my god.
And now we are tucked in here at the hotel after a very long day. We are ready to have an amazing 2 weeks here in Japan. We got our matching pajamas on. It's given Ebenezer Scrooge, right?
Yeah. It
I
is.
feel like the ghost of Christmas past is gonna come visit me later in the night. This is only day one. We haven't done much. We've got a lot more coming up. Tomorrow morning, we are gonna head to TeamLab's Borderless and take in as much as we can of Tokyo. So, good night, guys. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of our Tokyo adventure. We are here. It is still so quiet out in the street, but it is beautiful. We're really getting to see the city for the first time with the sun. Our first adventure of the day is finally getting to use our Japanese yen that we've been saving to get a drink from the machine here. I'm gonna get a coffee, a Boss coffee, or a Bosso, who knows? Oh my gosh, we have a lot of coins now. Look at all those, 100 yen, 100 yen, 10 yen. Okay, this is cold. I know this is cold because it's blue. Thank you to Peter and Kitra for making some amazing Japanese videos that taught me that. It's good. I got this is like a little espresso blend, I think. Or no, maybe not. This is just like a little, it's very good. Rainbow Mountain blend. It's got cream, sugar, all pre-mixed. Perfect. So our big scheduled adventure today is TeamLab Borderless. We've heard really great things about it. We have it set up for 10 a.m. and we're like, okay, we're gonna set an alarm to wake up at 8 a.m. so we can go and we can get there nice and early. But we both woke up at like 6 a.m. We're gonna be heading to a place that Ellison picked out called Good Morning Cafe, which is on the way to TeamLab Borderless. We want a nice sit-down breakfast. How was our breakfast at the Good Morning Cafe?
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Oh.
It was kind of like a Western-based restaurant, you know, like scrambled eggs. I had the scrambled eggs dish. Ellison had the French toast. We both loved our meals. We thought it was super delicious.
So it was 2,650 yen, which in the US dollars is
$17. So that meal for the both of us cost us about $17, which was awesome and really, really great value.
it was a great meal.
Yes, we're here at a good time. Everyone keeps saying that the Japanese yen, like the dollar, is really, really good for visitors. So we are definitely reaping the benefits, and everything in here in general has just been more affordable. The hardest part is getting to Japan.
Getting here.
yeah, for sure. But we're gonna take the slightly scenic way to get over to TeamLabs, and we're gonna try to pass by like the Tokyo Tower area, walk through the park, and then head over there.
Yeah.
Edo period, a famous samurai named Magaki Haikuro went up and down the stairs riding a horse. Since then, he succeeded in his life. These days, people share his good luck and go up the stairs to wish for their success. The Atago Ginza Shrine. We're gonna head up the success steps. How are the steps for you?
A little tough.
A little tough, but really nice. I was not expecting all of this up here. So we are now here in Azabudai Hills. This is where TeamLab Borderless is. Here in Tokyo, there are two different TeamLab installations. There's TeamLab Planets, which you might have seen before. This is the one where you have to take your shoes off, walk up the water hill. There's a lot of interactive exhibits in that way. And this one that we're going to now, this is Borderless. This is more of like a digital installation. A lot more walkthroughs. You don't have to take your shoes off. A lot more visual and colorful. Well, I mean, I guess all the TeamLab stuff is super colorful, but this one is different. This is one that I haven't really seen much of, so I'm excited to see it for myself. Now, we booked this ahead of time, like you should with every single thing that you do here in Tokyo. There is no like, oh, we'll walk up and see if this is available. Everything you want to do for your Tokyo, your Japan visit, you need to book ahead of time. And we did this like a month ago, but we're excited to check it out. I think this is going to be really, really cool. Can't wait to show you guys. Pretty amazing, huh? This is TeamLab Borderless. We've only spent about 20 minutes in here, and this place is just beautiful. We've been in this giant room here, sitting with all these people, and the way this place is designed is there's no map, there's no layout or anything like that. You're meant to just wander, explore, discover, encouraged to come back to places that you were at before, because even the rooms themselves change. We've been in here for a little bit now, and we've already seen multiple versions of this big room here. We are gonna have a blast exploring this. I would definitely recommend getting an earlier time though, like we did, because it's gonna be less busy. Wow, this is unreal. And this room goes I don't know if you can see, Ellison, the room goes all the way on down that way over there.
This is crazy.
This feels like Inside Out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right? that TeamLab experience was amazing. We spent about 2 hours in there, and it was just so exciting, but so relaxing. So like, what a great first activity here on our Tokyo trip. This is something that I would 1000% recommend if you are doing it, if you are here in Tokyo and you're looking for something to do that'll take up a small chunk of your day. I would totally recommend TeamLab Borderless. We loved it. Wow, wow, wow. Before we jump on the train over to the Shibuya area though, there's a little cool coffee place here at Azubudai Hills. Still learning. I think it's called Arabica Percentage. I mean, that's a percent sign, so percent Arabica. I got a little espresso macchiato to keep me going. It's nice and tasty, a very cool vibe. This whole area is very, very cool. So Ellison brought a notebook for the trip, and she just wanted to fill it up with as many stamps as possible, including this one here of Venusaur. I think you just do it. Hey, first stamp of the day, first stamp of the trip right there. Look at that. Holy moly, folks, one quick train ride away, and we are now in Shibuya, and this is definitely more, a little more Times Square, a little more New York here. This place is crazy busy, but we got to see the Hachiko statue really quick. We got to do the scramble, and now we're heading on over to Don Quixote, the big, giant shop that we've heard so much about. You probably heard the jingle, Don Quixote. We're gonna jump in there now and go check that out. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. Where are we? Are we on the first floor? Or the second floor? On the entrance? I don't even know. Okay, so I know we said we were gonna go to Shibuya. We did. We took the train all the way down to that part of town, and we spent a very small amount of time there before we realized it's probably not our scene. It's very, very busy. So instead, we shifted gears and we actually started to head up north towards Tokyo Station. We're big fans of Studio Ghibli, and we wanted to check out a Ghibli store that they had at the station. Little did we know that this is like incredibly busy. This is like the train station for the bullet train. A whole bunch of train lines go through here. This area was slammed. It was like a big underground airport. And we got to check out the store, but it was a little crazy. We didn't spend too much time in there. And now we are out now. So we're probably gonna head back to the hotel, take a little break. This is just the beginning of our trip. So we need to like take it easy for a little bit. And we'll have some more stuff planned later throughout our trip. So if you're wondering why at this point of the video things have suddenly cut to night, it is because we went back to the hotel and basically just slept. I had a bunch of plans for places to visit today and go here. We even had dinner reservations, but I think we were not ready and we just needed to sleep. And we went back to the hotel to take a little nap and take a breather before we tried to go back to Shibuya for a dinner reservation, and it ended up just being like 4-hour nap of our lives. So we are now rested and ready to roll. There's not much else to do for tonight. We have more stuff planned tomorrow, but we are going to pop over to Don Quixote in Ginza, which is another part of town. We're going to go get some stuff there before we get some 7-Eleven snacks again, and then go to sleep and then get ready for another day, our last day in Tokyo City. So good news is this store is a little less overwhelming than the Shibuya one,
Oh my god,
but
yeah.
still pretty crazy in here. Definitely a bazillion trillion different things to look out for in Don Quixote. I've decided to show you guys my full Ebenezer Scrooge outfit that I was talking about last night. Pretty good, huh? We did get some stuff. We got some little souvenirs. You know, we didn't buy a bazillion trillion stuff like people do when they go there. Ellison got these stickers of Pochako. She's got a little notebook that she's using kind of like as a scrapbook for our trip. And these will be perfect decorations for it. She also got, you know, we got to collect our pins when we go to places. She got actually a Ghibli pin of my neighbor Totoro right over here. Super cute. We love that. Got our little Ghibli representation here. Also says approved by Studio Ghibli on the sticker. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, no, I didn't.
And then I got this. This was a little Totoro toy, and it can be any of these colors, and he just kind of wobbles on the thing. In fact, I'll just open it right now for everybody, right?
What color do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know, but I'm kind of just hoping we get classic gray, you know? Oh, we got green.
Ooh.
Green Totoro.
Oh, but that's cute green.
That is a cute green. Matcha green, like our hotel. You got a little green Totoro guy here, and then you put him on the table. So cute.
I love it.
I love it. This is, you go, that's awesome. I love that. Okay, money well spent. I got this Yoshi thing, and on the back here you can see it says, oh, these are all the different Yoshis you can get. But I guess what I didn't realize is this is actually a bath bomb.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bath bomb, this little picture here. So I guess I'll start the bath up in a little bit and we can find out what color Yoshi we got. And I think overall in all we got a fun little haul here and a bag for trash, because that's a real thing that people talk about is there's not places to dump your trash. You need a bag of sorts for yourself. We're gonna tuck in for the night and we got one more full day here in Tokyo before we head over to Disneyland. All right, so good night, and we'll see you tomorrow, part 3 of the video. All right, one more thing before I go to bed. This is the Yoshi bath bomb. Go. There he is, floating in the water. A little blue Yoshi. Good night. Welcome to day 3 of our Tokyo time here. First thing we were doing is saying goodbye to our lovely Hotel 1899. This is a beautiful, wonderful hotel. We would totally recommend it as a first hotel here at Tokyo. Super quiet area. We loved it. We loved it. High quality rooms.
Somehow I wish we could just stay here and then bounce to all the other places, but we'll see how the rest of the rooms go.
Yes. But from here, we are looking up directions to head to the Tokyo Tower. We've seen it through our window. We want to see it in person. There it is, Tokyo Tower. Very, very big. Did you know that it's actually a little bit taller than the Eiffel Tower? Eiffel Tower is 324 meters. This one is 333 meters. We just wanted to look at it, stand under it, enjoy its presence. We got things to do. We're gonna head over to Akihabara from here, the Electric City. So the next stop has brought us here to Akihabara. We were at a store called Yodobashi Camera. This is a electronic store here in Akihabara with 9 floors. Has everything we need. I need another memory card because I'm gonna be here for 2 weeks and I just need more space. So I've come here to look for that. If they don't have it here, it does not exist. This place is gigantic. Like, I'm in a stationery section right now. This store has everything. This is like a less chaotic version of Don Quixote. A lot less crowded in here. A much more enjoyable mega shop experience. So much cool stuff here. They've got all the Ghibli films available. Ghibli or Ghibli, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm gonna say Ghibli. Let me know down in the comments how you pronounce this amazing, amazing animation company. This is The Boy and the Heron. I've yet to see it, but I think it's just so cool. Even just to get like one of these DVDs with Japanese text on it, I would love that. My personal favorite of the Ghibli films, Princess Mononoke. I love this movie. It's my favorite. But I have to say that Spirited Away is obviously the best one. If you've never watched Studio Ghibli films, this is the place to start. What I've now done is I've ended up at the 6th floor of Yodobashi, and this is where all of like the video games are. This is where all the character stuff is, all the toys. It is super, super cool in here. You could spend hours exploring. We've also stumbled upon the gachapon section, these little gacha machines, which we've been wanting to try this whole trip. Put some coins in. Ellison is gonna try this one here to try to get a cute little Sanrio character in a costume. Which one do you want the most?
Oh, that's really hard. They're so cute. Okay, how do you say his name again?
She wants this one right over here, this guy. Pocho, doggy in a duck suit. You got it. Amazing.
I'm
So,
very happy.
yes, good stuff, good pull. Now I'm gonna show you the one that I want. It's actually right down over here. Jaws. Let's see. I don't know which one I want, but I guess I want this one. This is like a good one here. You put this on your desk. It is.
The little mini one.
Yes, little mini one. It's this guy. Right over here. It's so cute though. This is so fun. I love it.
I get why it's addicting.
Yes, I could totally get why people are addicted to this. We spent about an hour and 45 minutes in there. Felt like the entire day. I got to the first floor and I didn't realize we made it to the first floor. And I was like, oh, thank gosh, because we saw daylight. It was very cool in there. We spent a lot of time in there. I could easily spend the entire trip in that store. All I was able to manage to get was a mouse. I couldn't get an SD card, but a mouse would be very helpful for editing videos while we're here. And then Ellison got some pens, some markers, so we can have some characters at Disney World signed her scrapbook. So after an hour and 45 minutes, that's all we got here in the shop. And some stickers and some gacha as well. You're right, we got more than that. We have a jacket full of gachas. Now we're gonna go get some food. We're gonna head uptown to American Diner Andra, which is somewhere that we've seen on social media. Looks like it has some delicious Japanese style American food. So this place is in a part of town called Ueno. This is sort of like the northmost point of all the things we want to do. It's a little bit of a trek, but the reason we came here to this restaurant, American Diner Andra, is because we saw an Instagram post about it and it looked delicious. We waited in line for about 15-20 minutes and we came here for one specialty item. It is called the Touchdown Burger. This is like a super American style restaurant. They have all these like sports jerseys in the walls. You're playing football games. It's very fun, very kitschy. I don't know, I kind of like being there. I felt right at home in America. But we got their specialty item, which was the Touchdown Burger. And let me tell you guys, I loved it. It was a big burger cut in half. It's a big smash burger cut in half and on like a griddle of cheese. It's like a cheeseburger fajita. It comes out sizzling and steamy and it was just so good. Even the fries were good. It was really tasty. If you are visiting and you are from America and you want a fun, unique American experience, check out American Diner Andra. It was a really delicious restaurant. Would totally recommend it. So glad we added it to our itinerary.
Japan does American smash burgers better than America. It is just a simple fact. That was one of the best burgers, if not the best one I've ever had in my life. It was phenomenal. So good.
So we made it to Harajuku. This is where we are now. The second we got here, I think we realized we were a little out of our wheelhouse because there are a lot of high-end stores. And the place that was on my list to visit here in this area, I admit, doesn't really fit into all of this. It's called Kiddyland. I'm 32 years old and I want to go to a place called Kiddyland, but it is a 4-floor kawaii cute store with all of the different cute icons and little mascots that you can think of. They're all here. Sanrio, Snoopy is here, Pokemon, Mario, everything cute, Ghibli, all of that. It's very busy. It's very busy. All the stores are super slammed. But there was a lot of cool stuff. And talking about Snoopy, we're really big on Snoopy. There is a whole basement dedicated to Snoopy merchandise. It's called Snoopy Town. And down there they have everything you could possibly want for Snoopy gifts and little trinkets and little plushies. Ellison got this little Joe Cool Snoopy with the sunglasses that she's got hanging on her backpack. It is so cool. I went to the Studio Ghibli section. There's a small little area there. I got a little cat bus. It's on wheels and rolls. I'm gonna put this on my desk. It's got a perfect spot on there. It's a really cool store to visit, but it is very busy. But Kiddyland was on my list and we got to see it. Now what we're doing is we're actually sitting on this kind of like rail/bench thing. We're resting our feet. And we still have many days left here in Japan. And we're going to the theme parks and this and that and yada yada. We're resting before we head to our last thing on the list, which is Shibuya Sky. This is an observatory in Shibuya. We're going to see the entire city. I thought I got it for sunset. I set it for 5:40. It turns out the sun sets at like 4 o'clock here in Japan. So that's new to me. In fact, it's probably setting right now. We're excited to go up to Shibuya Sky. It's gonna be a beautiful way to end our time here in Tokyo. Our last big event before we head over to Tokyo Disneyland for the next leg of our trip is to stop here in Shibuya. We're going to do the very famous Shibuya Sky Observatory. This is a building right above me. This guy right here, that is 751 feet tall. We're going to head up to an observatory on the 47th floor of this building and take in the views of Tokyo City before we head over to Disneyland. We're kind of going a little bit towards the night, but it'll still be pretty exciting to see the city with all of its night lights. So let's get in line and let's head up to the top of Shibuya Sky for our last Tokyo event. Let's see, this is the spot right here. You can look, oh my gosh, this is kind of scary. To look down here and look at the scramble going on. Can you see that, Ellison? Whoa. So cool. I feel like I'm on the ET ride right now. You know, the ET ride when you fly over the city and you're like, wow, look at the city. It's literally what is going on in real life. We are flying above Tokyo. We are 750 feet above Tokyo, and we can see it all. There's a soccer game going on down over there. You can see Shibuya over here, and we are heading to the tip top now. This is truly amazing. They have up here a compass of the world, and where we are here in Tokyo, we can see all the other places to go. Like, for example, Los Angeles, down that way over there, Honolulu a little further down, that way over there, a few thousand miles. I still cannot believe that we are on top of the world, all across the opposite end of the planet. This is so incredible. This is just the start of it too.
I know.
We're gonna have an amazing 2 weeks here in Tokyo. It's gonna be so awesome. But I think we've had our fun. It is time for us to get ready to head over to Tokyo Disneyland. You ready for that?
I'm ready to pop on over.
Yeah, let's get on out of here. There is one more thing we need to talk about before we wrap this video up. So you guys might have noticed already throughout this very long video, but Ellison is actually sporting a new accessory on her hand. You see, before this trip even started, I actually proposed to Ellison and asked her to be my future wife, my fiance, and she said, yeah! So it is gonna be an even more amazing trip because of that. And I don't know, we know that you guys are really happy that this is happening. We're very, very happy that this is happening too. Thank you guys for watching all these years, and thank you guys for loving and accepting Ellison. And you know, it's just, I don't know, like, it's great. I'm so happy she's a part of this, and she helps me out so much, and it's gonna be a really amazing rest of my life with her. So that's all. If you noticed in the video before, good for you, good job. But we thought it'd be fun to like say it at the end.
Or if you saw on Instagram, that's...
Yeah, Instagram too. If you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen that there too. But yeah, that is really it, guys. Enjoy the rest of our Japan videos. Our next stop is Tokyo Disneyland. We're gonna see it for the first time. We are so excited. Bye-bye, guys. Ooh, hold on, there you go. Oh yeah.